Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Teddy Pendergrass celebrated for his profound caring and diagram besting hits that left a permanent mark on the music business. In spite of his fantastic achievement, his passing in 2010 was not just grieved by fans around the world. Yet, in addition, it denoted the start of an extended fight in court over his bequest. At first assessed to be worth $100,000, it was subsequently uncovered that Pendergrass had next to zero monetary resources at the hour of his death, an unmistakable difference to the abundance produced by his renowned lifetime spreading over many years. Pender's melodic ability acquired him far-reaching recognition and honors during his lifetime, designated for numerous American music grants all through the late 1970s and mid-80s. He secured the sought-after title of Most Loved Soul Crude and DB Male Craftsman in 1970. 9. Prevailing Close by Industry Stallard, Lou R.S. His commitments to the universe of music were further perceived as paramount when he was drafted into the regarded public beat and blues corridor of popularity in 2021, a demonstration of his getting through impact and persevering through heritage even past his lifetime. Pender's effect on music perseveres in a 2023 review. Drifter magazine gave him the esteemed distinction of positioning him 42N on the regarded rundown of the 200 biggest vocalists ever, certifying his place among the pantheon of melodic, illuminating presences. The excursion of Teddy Pendergrass started on Walk 26th, 1950, in the unassuming town of Kingree, South Carolina, and brought into the world to Ida and Jesse Pendergrass. Teddy was there, as it were kid, an encouraging sign after the despair of 6 past premature deliveries persevered by his mom. Unfortunately, the family's initial years were set apart by misfortune, with Jesse leaving when Teddy was only a delicate youth. Their get-together at 11 years old was brief as Jesse met a grievous end, succumbing to a lethal cutting and a critical fight raised in the midst of the battles of neediness in the abrasive environs of Philadelphia. Pennsylvanian youthful Teddy tracked down comfort and reason in music. Close by his vocal gifts, he sharpened his cadenced abilities, dominating the drums that would later become inseparable from his melodic personality, notwithstanding the difficulties of his childhood. Teddy's energy for music consumed brilliantly. His developmental years saw him enlisted at Thomas Edison Secondary School, an all-male foundation in Philadelphia. Anyway, the call of music demonstrated too powerful to even think about disregarding, driving him to say goodbye to formal training in the 11th grade in pursuit of his melodic, not set in stone nation flowing through his veins. Teddy set out on his melodic odyssey, laying the establishment for a profession that would enrapture crowds overall. His presentation into the universe of music accompanied the recording of his debut track, Holy Messenger with Sloppy Feet, a demonstration of his expanding ability and resolute determination. Past his performance, Try's Teddy's musical ability additionally saw him take up the drumsticks in different nearby groups, further sharpening his specialty and setting his position in the energetic music scene of Philadelphia. The brilliant ascent of Teddy Pender in the domain of soul and R&B music is a story of ability, industriousness, and winning. It was in 1970 that Pender's melodic excursion took a critical turn, getting the attention of Harold Melvin, the visionary behind the spirit and R&B sensation. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes at first enrolled as a drummer. Pender's vocal ability before long took the spotlight, inciting Melvin to lift him to the sought-after job of driven vocalist. The organization among Pendergrass and the Blue Notes proved to be fruitful when the gathering got a recording contract with regarded Philadelphia Worldwide Records in 1971. Their debut single I Miss You slung the Blue Notes into the spotlight, establishing their status as a rising stars in the R&B scene anyway. It was their resulting discharge on the off chance that You Don't Know Me at this point that pushed them to stratospheric levels, securing the best position on the R&B outlines also, rising to number 3 on the announcement. Hot 100 booed by the achievement of their initial raises a ruckus around town. Notes kept on dazzling crowds with a cluster of business triumphs counting graph. Clinchers like the adoration the principal lost trust that we can be together before long. Wake Up Everyone and Terrible Karma, their interpretation of Don't Leave Me This Way laid the preparation for disco sensation, the Moose Stones' famous cover in 1976 further setting their impact on The melodic scene, in spite of their wind's pressures, stewed inside the blue notes, finishing in Pender's takeoff from the gathering in 1975. Undaunted by difficulty, Pendergrass set out on a performance profession under the flag of Philadelphia Worldwide Records, releasing his presentation self-named collection in 1977. The collection took off to number 17 on the announcement 200 Diagrams, procuring platinum confirmation and setting the stage for Pender's independent fame in 1978. Pendergrass circled back to his sophomore exertion. Life is a melody worth singing, which outperformed its ancestor in both basic approval and business achievement, supported by hit singles like Just You. Furthermore, closed the collection set Pendergrass' notoriety as a transcendent adept soul music, procuring him adulation and a guarantee from fans and pundits. The zenith of Pendergrass' performance profession came with the arrival of his third collection, just named Teddy, in 1979, rising to number 5 on the Billboard 200 and ruling atop the R&B diagrams for a noteworthy 2 months. The collection produced ageless works of art, for example, Come Go With Me and Mood Killer, The Lights, establishing Pendergrass' status as a light in the realm of soul music. Teddy Pendergrass' melodic excursion proceeded to develop all through the 1980s, denoting a time of both victory and affliction in his celebrated vocation. His collection TP, delivered in the early piece of the 10 years, displayed his perseverance through ability with its singles like Might We at Any Point Attempt and the notorious Love Technical Knockout, setting his status as a prevailing power in R&B music anyway. In the midst of his transient ascent to acclaim, misfortune struck on spring 18, 1982, in a shadow over Pendergrass' renowned lifetime while driving his new Rolls-Royce Silver Soul in the East Fall part of Philadelphia. Misfortune struck the vehicle kenned off the street, colliding with guardrails and trees. Pendergrass, close by Tina Watson, a transsexual dance club entertainer, persevered the frightening difficulty, caught in the destruction for almost an hour. The outcome of the mishap was destroying, while Watson wonderfully gotten away with minor wounds. Pendergrass experienced a devastating spinal line injury, delivering him a quadriplegic, incapacitated starting from the chest. The once dynamic entertainer, known for his zapping stage presence and soaring vocals, confronted an unsure future until the end of time. Changed by the terrible occasions of that pivotal day, theories whirled encompassing the reason for the mishap, with gossipy tidbits about liquor contribution quickly exposed by policing. Pendergrass kept up with that Watson was only an easygoing colleague, while Watson herself theorized that mechanical disappointment or altering might have assumed a part in the accident, notwithstanding the physical and profound cost of his wounds. Pendergrass stayed undaunted in his assurance to beat misfortune. His most memorable post-mishap collection, This One's For You, included material recorded preceding the disastrous occasion, offering a strong look into his imaginativeness before his groundbreaking injury, ensuing deliveries, including God Knows, neglected to accomplish huge business achievement, leaving Pendergrass at an intersection in his vocation. A critical second shown up with his marking to Refuge Records. The arrival of Main Avenue for Affection in 1984, flagging a victorious revisitation of the spotlight. The collection's champion track Hold Me, including a then-obscure Whitney Houston, caught the hearts of crowds. What's more, it reaffirmed Pendergrass getting through advance in a powerful presentation of versatility and assurance. Pendergrass made a strong rebound at the notable Live Guide show in Philadelphia during the summer of 1985, denoting a representative win over misfortune. The accompanying year saw the arrival of Working It Back, further solidifying his status as a rebound lord in the realm of music. Pendergrass' vocation, resurgence. With the arrival of the collection Bliss in 1988, he yielded his most memorable R&B hit in almost 10 years. The resulting collections, including 1991's Truly Fortunate and 1993's Somewhat More Enchantment, illustrated his getting through melodic ability and immovable enthusiasm for his specialty. Notwithstanding confronting progressing well-being challenges, Pendergrass kept on enamoring crowds with discharges like You and Me in 1997 in the Ardent Christmas collection. Thanks for watching this video.